Me and Brandy was sitting here bullshitting, and I was like, ah, wasn't we?
I was waiting on you. I was ready.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I ruffle around like
waiting
usual.
on me. Waiting on me to take the lead.
I was over here playing my game.
What game you playing?
No, I play a lot of them.
Brandy pays like phone bills by playing games.
Shh, don't tell my secret.
Well, you should tell them your secret. That way they can do it.
No, the boys, I got them Boost. It's like, it's pretty good phone service, but they have like unlimited $25 a month. But you can go on their app and play games and earn money off their bill. Like I pay 50 for both. Last month I only paid 12. The fall like month before like 20. It's usually I always get a pretty good bit off, but I do play a lot of games.
They got data and everything.
Yeah. So it's called Boost Mobile. Not sponsored, but it's
Welcome, Angie Davis, to the members.
Yes, thank you, Angie. But that's a good thing if you're trying to save money, especially on your phone bill. You can play games and get money off your bill, and it works. It's real. And every day, if you log into the app, you get 5 cents, and every day you can spin a wheel, and there's like 5 cents to $50 on there. Now I've never gotten $50. I've gotten five before, but normally it's like 5, 10, 25, 50 cents. But it adds up. So
yeah, if you're gonna, I mean, if you, a lot of people stay in their phone anyway, you might as well be making some money.
I was raised like we didn't have, we weren't rich, okay, we were fine, but Mom taught me to save any way we could, like flea market, secondhand stuff, sales, coupons. I love anything like that.
What's the app called, Brandy?
Uh, Boost Mobile. It's the Boost One app. You do have to have Boost service, so
yeah,
to get money off your bill. So it's Boost Mobile, the app.
But it's like a good deal after you can do that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can pretty much play off a phone bill a month.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Even if you don't want to play the games, you can go in there and spin the wheel every day. You have to remember log in and at least get some off your bill, even just on that. Because I'm at the point where I've played almost all the good games. Probably just sucky ones left. So I'm hoping they'll add some more. So
is the game like to do that's in the Boost mobile app?
Yeah, it gives
There's
you.
Not a separate app for it.
No, it's in the app.
Okay.
You go under offers. It's a list of games. It tells you past this level, you get this amount of money. Past this level, you get this amount of money. And you have a time frame to do it.
We're gonna pick up a damn sponsorship if we don't move on.
Okay, let's move on. I like talking about saving money. So
I like the After Effects.
I love couponing, but it takes a lot of time.
Yeah. Them super coupon women are amazing. Go in there and like ring up $1,000 worth of shit. This woman comes through and she shuffles them coupons like Gambit off the X-Men.
Yeah. The best place to coupon is Dollar General. They're digital, and on Saturday you get extra 5 off of 25.
They end up paying her $2.
I could do a coupon in How to Save Money channel probably.
Crazy. You know what you're doing.
Yeah. So yeah. We're resourceful, both of us. We've just learned over the years how to do stuff to save money, right?
Me and Brandy, when we were young, we weren't young, but
I was young.
Brandy was really young, and we had a full plate. We had 2 under 2, didn't we? Yeah.
Yep.
And we've made it though, ain't we?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're preparing for retirement. Well, I am.
Barbara Lang's been with us a year. Oh, hold on, Barbara. No, I'm sorry. You gifted a membership. I read that wrong. But Barbara has been with us a while.
Oh, thank you, Barbara.
Thank you, Barbara. And then I missed another one. Let me see here. No, she gifted 2 memberships.
Well, double thank you, Barbara.
That's so sweet. No, 3. She just did another one.
Let's just slow down.
See? So thank you, Barbara.
And there's members all across there.
They donated. Barbara. Yeah, thank you. And thank you, Angie. You've been a member. Thank you for rejoining and supporting the channel.
Yeah.
She's been with us from the very start.
Since back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going to first? You want to do your story?
You got anything from it to share?
Oh, I got some stuff.
Oh yeah. I came across this one. I think it's awful, but it's interesting.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's sad.
Yeah.
Really.
A highlight. You can bring up some information,
Hold
but okay, I'll let you do that.
Let's get it up here. Here we are. Let me get it back to the top. Boom. Boom. Now we got a video that we're going to show y'all, okay? But I thought what we would do is read off a little bit of this to kind of set the stage for you.
Mm-hmm.
Body cam footage shows the tragic moment when medical staff, police, and her mother confront a 19-year-old patient for allegedly hiding her dead newborn son in a trash bag. We discovered a dead baby in the bathroom, the doctor said. The defendant, Alexi Treviso, said the baby came out of her and she did not know what to do. Lexi, I told you about this, her mother said. I just asked you, baby, to tell me the truth. Treviso said she was scared. She told everyone the baby was not crying. As previously reported, cops in Artesia, New Mexico said that Treviso went to a hospital for lower back pain, but a custodian cleaned up a restroom after the defendant used it, noticing that the trash bag was heavier than usual. She checked and discovered the newborn. At the beginning of the released body cam footage, a nurse told responding officers that Treviso had a positive pregnancy test and denied having sex. She said she had to go to the bathroom. It was in there for quite a while, he said. They got her to open the restroom and discovered blood and blank everywhere, he said. So that's kind of...
Yeah, in a different video I watched, they said she locked the door, wouldn't let him in. It was like 30 minutes.
Yeah, they talk about this on down here. He described the newborn as full term. Treviso's mother was shocked when the nurse told her about the baby's status as a full term birth.
Sad.
Well, let's play the video before we give any more away,
Okay.
shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, now hold on. Stop sharing that. Back over. Yeah. Bear with us a second. I haven't even watched this. You've seen it,
Yeah,
right?
I've seen it.
Okay.
So we started working her up. We did a pregnancy test on her, showed positive. She was denying that she had sex. She had to go to the bathroom. She went to the room. She was there for quite a while. We kept knocking on the door. Finally, we got her to open the door, and there was blood everywhere. She was cleaning it up. So we took her. I was afraid that she knew she was pregnant. She had done something to herself. So the doctor started doing an exam on her. We had the lady come to clean the bathroom. She put the baby in the trash can, and then she put another clean liner over the top of it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So when they looked in there, there was no trash in there, but it was underneath the clean bag. The baby's dead. Okay, we have him in trauma too, but she killed the kid.
Yeah. How old was the baby?
I don't know. It's full term. She just had it. She had it in the bathroom. Was what happened, and then whatever she did, I don't know. She's gonna lie. She wouldn't tell us she's pregnant. She's been lying the whole time.
Okay.
So that's what's going on. I just pulled the doctor out of the room, so nothing's been said to the patient or the mother that's in there yet.
Okay.
I have Leela. the housekeeper, if you want to interview her.
Yeah.
She's the one that kind of found.
Yeah, because I wanted to get with you guys first and then get with her to get her statement before I even do anything.
Well, I'm not charged.
We want to give credit to Law and Crime Network also, because that's where that came from. That's wild though. But you know what that makes me wonder? Do you think she had that as a plan in case when she delivered it, something went wrong, she would be at the hospital?
No.
So you think she didn't even know until she got there that
No,
she was pregnant?
knew she was pregnant. You know you're pregnant. I don't know why in the heck she went to the hospital. I really don't know. You know you're pregnant with a full-term baby kicking you every day. I'm sorry. These women that say, I didn't know I was pregnant. I don't know if I blame them or not.
High vibes, Dobby Ween, Robin Odom, Canadian Cookie, Common Sense True Crime, Victoria Burgess, Messy Jessie. Good morning, everyone.
I don't know. Then it makes, like you said, it makes you think, why would she went to the hospital? That's the last place she would went, you know?
Right?
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Why would she go to the hospital?
If you're trying to hide a pregnancy, that'd be the last place you would go.
Yeah. To me, she didn't want to tell her mom, I guess. I don't know. Even if you freaked out, you don't sit there and kill another life, you know?
Yeah, and they said there was trauma to it. And, you know, the doctor said she had killed it. That's just...
Now she's going to spend her life in prison.
She done went through all that. She'd have been better off just been like, look, Mom, this happened.
Mm-hmm.
We're at the hospital. We can put it up for adoption.
Yeah.
You know, if her mom was going
to get mad. Yeah. She's 19, you know. Now she ruined her life about, you know, really she did. So, isn't that crazy?
It's wild to think you're at a hospital delivering in a bathroom by yourself with the door locked.
Oh man, it says maybe, who knows? Maybe she went into like shock or something. I don't know. No, I'm not giving her any leeway, but
you know, I was pregnant right away. How can you not know? You know, now I've seen legitimate cases of women somehow say they don't know. But regardless,
it's so hard to hide not feeling a 9-month pregnant baby in you, you know?
Doctor said it was full term.
Even if it don't kick a lot, you have a lot of pressure and stuff. I don't see how people don't know they would be pregnant that far along. Maybe early on, like 4 or 5 months, but after that, I don't see how you could not know.
I don't get it, man. It's well, I don't know. I can't speak on the matter. I've never been pregnant, but I would assume, that's odd.
Mm-hmm.
My nipples are soft.
Then when the baby face, you know, goes head down, there's so much pressure and the damn legs are up under your ribs. It hurts.
Yeah.
So.
And I don't understand how you can't not just
belly
on a full term. And how did her mom not see a change in her body, you reckon?
I don't know.
Of course, I've seen women also that were super pregnant and didn't look much bigger at all. You know, just like a little bump.
Yeah, they could hide it, maybe. I would notice. I'm so nosy. I'd notice Taylor a bit. Not saying anything, but I'd notice.
I feel like we shouldn't have started off with that. That put a bad feel on things, you know?
That's awful.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get the vibe back in here.
Okay.
That bummed everybody, right? This made Brandy laugh.
What? Oh, no.
Twice. Are y'all prepared? I'm going to start doing this on a lot of the lives, putting something in to lighten it up and give everybody a good laugh. It's good to laugh, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here you go, y'all. I think this is the funniest thing I've saw this week. Y'all ready? Here we go.
You filming this?
Okay, y'all. So we got.
Why are you filming this?
We got Poppy some new clothes. I think this is going to be his Halloween outfit. Hold on, let me put on the accessories. Hold on.
What the hell is this supposed to be? You got me in overalls. It looked like I got a cast on my left arm and I got a James Brown wig on. I ain't gonna get no treats in this. You gonna have me running up on people in this? They ain't gonna think it's Halloween. They gonna think I'm homeless.
That's funny, wasn't it?
Ain't that the best thing? Have y'all seen that? There's tons of them. I think it's called Rockstar on Twitter, and this guy does voiceovers for
Animal videos.
animal videos.
Poor little
Oh
puppy.
my God, I laughed so hard when I seen that the first time. When they add the wig, it's priceless. Is it not?
Yeah, it's funny.
It made my day when I seen it, man. Put me in a much better
Yeah,
mood.
we had a Rottweiler. Her name was Roxy before Harley, and she passed away. But she was a good dog. But we bought her a Halloween costume. It was like a bumblebee, and she'd wear it as soon as we made her go outside. She would not move. She'd go hide, like she was so embarrassed to wear that costume outside.
Yeah, yeah.
But hated it.
And she was the most obedient dog ever. And that's the only time I was like, Harley, come here, girl. And she was like,
She would wear it. She just wouldn't come out and show anybody
She
that
just-
she had an outfit on.
yeah, she wouldn't let other people see her wearing it.
Yeah, it was funny.
I tell you, y'all want to see one more? I got one more of those. Let's just go ahead and knock them both out while we're at it. It's not that caliber, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Is that Steven Spielberg?
Hey, whoa.
I'm an actor, sir.
You a possum or something?
What you think? Was I convincing?
Oh, it's terrible, okay? I'm gonna get out of here, you know.
Mr. Spielberg, sir, where are you going?
Got the Osprey tonight, kid, you know, nominated for Best Beat, so.
Well,
you know.
maybe I can show you some of my more versatile work.
Okay, fine.
It was plain dead. It was.
Does it again.
It's been hanging around the possum too long. I bet they're best friends. That looks like a ferret. I don't know if that's what it was. Or a prairie dog. I don't know what that was.
I don't know what them little things are, man. They're adorable, though, ain't they?
It's plain dead. It's funny.
Oh, it's the best thing I've seen all day. By far.
Yeah.
By far. Came late. Did you talk about summer?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We will.
We will get there.
We always got to talk about this summer. It's coming up on our 2-year missing anniversary.
Fast, man.
It's hard to. It's hard to say we don't know much more than we did, and that's the truth. We really don't.
Yeah. All we know is
Just don't.
been a lot of weird shit said and done since she's been missing.
Yeah.
A lot. You know.
I never thought it would be at this place 2 years later.
I never thought it'd be 1 year.
And it sucks because a lot of these cases that we covered has justice, you know. The West case, the Lori Vallow case, Gannon's case, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Michael Vaughn, but hopefully there's still hope for that case. We just don't know a lot right now. There's more info than Summers. At least we know something in Michael Vaughn's case, you know.
Yeah.
I think they have leads, and I think they kind of have a theory and they know kind of what happened to them, you know. Don't you think they're just trying to get the evidence to go along with what they think happened or the story in the Michael Vaughn case? Do you think that's the issue?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm skeptical on how that has been playing out. I know that. I hate to see any charges dropped.
No, when they were digging the backyard up, I was thinking, they know they're looking for something. I thought they would have found something and put her in jail, you know?
Yeah.
Nothing came about it.
The thing I wanted to talk about with Dawn was, though, since that is what we named it, Summer Wells' dad, Teflon Dawn, is how I have never seen somebody so popular on YouTube. I've seen him on 10 channels now, I would say. altogether over time. And
Probably more than that, yeah.
given his background, I don't see how he can complain about how he's been portrayed on YouTube.
Mm-mm.
You know?
Everybody kisses ass to get him on their channel, pretty much, in my opinion.
Yeah. And I found an example because it's like now that I feel like I'm more of the minority that still thinks Dawn and Candace have done some bad shit, I was like, is it me? Is it us? Are we off? Is that what's going on? Am I the one missing it?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because I'm starting to feel that way. And then I thought, well, let's think about it. Well, how did I get to where I got at, right?
Right.
And then I thought about this one thing that happened a while back, and it was another one of them things where I just thought, you know what? Regardless if he has responsibility for Summer or not, this is something that I think is so screwed up about this dude that I just can't believe he isn't getting hammered left and right by women in general. And I'm going to play y'all what I'm talking about and see, you know, what you guys think. Because this shows to me at least a major horrible ability of interpreting situations. Let me just play it and then we'll just chat.
Victoria wanted to know if Dawn was on somebody's channel last night. Yeah, I think he was.
Them texts I sent you the other night about Russ, Rick, and JR. JR molested my daughter. Okay?
Margie?
Yep. JR tried to molest my daughter, and it wasn't that far back. There could be all kind of charges brought up. But, you know, we don't try to do that shit. Like my poor daughter's been raped several times by people. My daughter was raped by my first wife's son. As soon as she turned 18, he raped her on her 18th birthday.
Jesus.
Yeah, because he knew once she turned 18, there wasn't a whole lot she could do about it or whatever. On her 18th fucking birthday. Pretty crazy. Those are things she could do, but she didn't go crying. She don't go crying and for all attention and blah, blah, blah. She dealt with it. I got to give my daughter props on that. I mean, not like to say that, you know, it was right or anything. I'm not trying to say that. Just, I don't know.
What do you think? That is just so much wrong with his thinking.
Yeah,
in
thinking.
That. The reason a lot of this happens is because people don't report it.
Yeah.
Now, if that was me, and he says that's happened to his daughter several times, I'd be in jail for the first mother fricker that did it. Okay? That's where, you know, you would think his head would be. He seems to be in this thing of it's something that just happens, kind of.
It's not a big deal. And I don't think it's his story to be sharing about his daughter. Something personal like that, you don't go share it on YouTube, you know? And his story about, I guess he thought it was okay because she's 18. That don't make no sense. Rape
he
is
says-
rape. If you're 18 or 12, or no matter what age you are.
And as a dad, I would have prosecuted every damn person that was involved in that. And his mind don't go there. He seems to think it's better not to tell the police about it or something.
No, the reason he was saying that was trying to cover his butt, like his sister, when she came out with all those allegations. Why didn't she take it like that? Handle it like a woman and, keep it to herself, is what I'm thinking, Trying to say, is there something wrong with how she handled it?
It shows to me
that family's messed up.
That's horrible parental instincts at the least.
Yeah. The way he talks, it's like their family just keeps it silent. You don't come forward with the shit. And how does a woman get raped over and over? What percentage, like, of women get raped once, not twice, 3 times? I'm not saying she wasn't. It's just the environment they live in, around the people they're around,
And why would you go on YouTube and tell
everybody?
Because if she hasn't contacted the police, I'm sure that wasn't super well known. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't think. You would think there'd be somebody in her world that would maybe have reported one of them, right?
Yeah, and these are his family members. Some was probably around a lot of the same family members, and this stuff going on. Sick.
Those are the ones that shock me the most. Is that you have all these people out here talking about. I see so much of this, survivor of domestic assault and all this, but and then they talk like there's this network, right,
mm-hmm.
Of these people that are fighting for women that are victims of all this stuff, and he's committed a majority of it. And you see all these women that are like, Don, we're praying for you, keep your chin up, don't worry about all them arrests and all this and that. And I'm just like,
how about this? Let's throw your cash app up there and get you some money. Pay your fines. Let's help you out with that. Come on, people.
I don't get it.
Y'all help
really
him
don't.
pay his fines. All he was doing is drinking and driving for the 100th time. Stupid.
I can't. And then, and everybody acts like, I would never say the N-word. I wouldn't.
I would never say it either. A lot of people wouldn't. That's just not in your vocabulary. That's something you don't say.
Teflon Don.
He says it 20 times in a sentence sometimes.
And the other night ain't the first time that's happened.
No, it's not. And then people are still letting him on their channel.
But, I thought about that, and I thought that you would think would spark national media attention, because the national media loves to talk about racism.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing. Teflon Don, once again.
He gets out of everything, don't he?
It's amazing, I guess.
And he acts like there's nothing wrong with that, He's living his best life, really.
And you got to think that when Candace wrote that police report about the fight they had, she put in that police report that she was scared of Don. And Grandis was scared of his ass too.
Yeah.
Now, either she was just being vindictive as hell, or she was scared of him, mm-hmm. right? So I can't believe all these women that talk about how they support survivors of domestic violence and all this, support him so much.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got to be some of the same people. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
There's way too many women that that I see in all these lives in the comments, you know, attaboy, Don, and it's amazing. I've never seen nothing. Maybe old Tim Mullen is the media manager of the century, and somehow he's pulling the strings for this. I don't know. I'm boggled. I swear I feel like
That's not what Don says.
I'm living something that the rest of them ain't. Is all I can figure.
No. Don was on a certain channel, I think, and I heard him say Tim Mullins wasn't his media manager. So he contradicts himself. So
yeah, I heard that too.
So I don't know what he is.
Well, I got an email with him where I asked him what is a media manager, and he tells me. So is that he just telling me for the hell of it? Doesn't he wonder why I want to know? You know, I mean,
yeah.
I don't.
Common sense choose perhaps says, and we wonder why so many women choose horrible men. Yeah, I wonder too. And it would be one thing if he comes on promoting like finding his turns. They might talk about it for a little bit, but the rest of the time it's talking about nothing to do with anything, about just chit chatting.
It's crazy, man.
Usually why he's intoxicated.
I made a video the other day, and I don't know, I guess it got shadow banned or something because it just like went invisible. I'm gonna play it for y'all. This was something I found like super coincidental the other day, and I made a video. Nobody's seen it.
Weird and bizarre history facts you won't learn anywhere else. During the Middle Ages, it was common for people to believe that they could be possessed by demons if they fell asleep in church.
Ain't that weird?
God, I hope those that I felt like just not out from it. I've done that. I hope that doesn't count.
I don't think that counts.
Oh, okay, good.
I think straight up kickback sleep.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, disrespectful. Yeah, because when I would nod out, I was scared at the time because I knew I was gonna get in trouble. You know.
But she's like, she don't care. Like anybody around her, she don't care what people think. It's crazy. Why does somebody go to church if they're gonna sleep in church? I don't get that. Just stay home, you know. Why do you think she was going to church? Because Dawn made her, or because they were getting donations? See, I don't know.
Dawn left a comment on my post, and immediately a woman posted back to Dawn and was like, "Hi, handsome."
How sick.
I think he's getting up there with that, what would you call it? Like, you know, Ted Bundy had groupies too. He's getting there now, ain't he?
Oh, I think he likes the attention, don't he?
Oh yeah, apparently.
He likes the attention.
You know, that like he's been on camera a lot lately.
Okay, Candace, let's see who wants me on tonight. Let me make my rounds. Who's the lucky first person?
Can you imagine her trying to keep that shit straight for you? All right, Don, you're going on with blah blah at 6:30, and she'd be like, I don't not work this damn thing.
Don, here you go.
Here you go, Don. Good luck.
I shouldn't say Callie. Yeah, that's bad. I was gonna say something.
Say it.
She gets jealous of her sister having Dawn on it. She's like, why did I let Dawn go over on Jinky's channel? Like she had control over Dawn being on her channel.
I bet she's in an uproar because Dawn been all over the circuit.
And then she's like, Jinky, you ruined it. Oh, now he's on somebody else's channel. Remember that? Because he went to somebody else's channel.
That's wild, ain't it?
Playing tug of war over Dawn.
Over Dawn.
He does probably feel famous, like he's famous, like everybody wants him.
Yeah, it's really strange stuff, you know. It really is. Dolores Hayes, Connie Adams, Canadian Cookie, Common Sense, Vibes, Christy. Hi.
Hey, everybody.
I mean, but ain't it the truth though? Have you ever seen somebody that could have this much stuff out there and still get like the following? I tell you though, to be honest, I'm still at a point to where I'm like,
Now they're good people, y'all. Now they're good people.
I
That's what people
know
say.
Candace knows something. Could Dawn be in the dark that damn much still? Is it possible?
Maybe.
It could, but that don't change the fact Don is not a good dude, man. This man is in his late 50s and still acting crazy as shit, you know?
Yep.
Doing wild stuff.
Perfect time for him and Candace to be working on getting the boys back, but no, they're not doing that.
You know, and I gotta thank DCF seen that tirade he pulled of the racist stuff, and that couldn't help, could it?
Yeah,
Well, I don't know.
They don't want their kids back anyways, because they were told if they go back on social media, they're not getting their kids back, and that's where they are. So that tells you right there they don't care. They don't care to get their kids back.
See, and yeah, now that's what Kathy said. She said that they know that will stop them from getting their kids back. If that's true, every YouTuber that's having them on there talking about let's get Don money to get an Xbox for the boys and all that. Well, I mean, is that not close to fraud? Is it not?
Yeah, that's help keeping Don away from the kids having them on. He don't supposed to be on YouTube. And I think that is true because remember when Candace was on YouTube a lot, then all of a sudden she stopped. I think that had something to do with it. Is the reason she stopped because they told her that. You ever thought about that?
Yeah. But they're both on now.
Yeah, Don just couldn't stay away. He had to see his suck on camera. So,
I just don't get it, man. I just don't get the whole fascination with it. I don't think there's nothing to learn from Dawn anyway.
Yeah, we haven't learned something almost 2 years. We probably won't learn anything new.
No.
You know? The only way if they stop lying and come out with some truth, maybe. But not until then.
I'm starting to wonder if Candace ain't the evil genius amongst the two.
That's what I always thought. I think she's smarter than what we think she is.
I swear I'm starting to think she's a lot more cunning. Either that or they've had a really good direction from somebody. And I think that could maybe be Candace. Possibly.
Maybe. To help her, yeah.
But it's hard to believe anybody trying to help them thinks it's good for them to be doing all this YouTube shit, regardless of what anything, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking they've already told themselves we're not going to get the boys back, so might as well do what we want to do. Is the way I feel.
I tell you, man, if they wanted to find summer, they could do it.
Mm-hmm.
What they could do is say, look, here's the plan. I'm going to put this out. This is good advice. I hope they see this. Here's the plan. We're going to go on all these YouTube channels and we're going to put up a cash app for a month. And all the funds that go from that are going to be hired a private detective
on the case
that, you know, the fund pays for, and nobody's involved with that private detective. They report on YouTube, put out videos. Here's
what I found.
You know, they give their report to law enforcement. Law enforcement. They report to law enforcement, and you know, just we need somebody in there. I don't know who it could possibly be that you could trust to help keep all that together. Mm-hmm. It would be perfect, but they never want to do that.
No.
You know,
Mm-mm.
there's ways you could really figure this out if you had the resources directed at it. I think, or at least you have a much better. You could rule a ton more out. I think at least. You know, I mean, a lot's ruled out already. Really, in my mind.
Yeah, mine too, pretty good. Yeah. So.
And see, now the thing is where the roof story is bullcrap. Yeah, I heard the roof story.
What?
Like the night before Summer went missing, they was all up on the roof playing and stuff. It was weird.
Who was up on the roof? Summer and the
boys.
What's that got to do with anything? Like she probably fell off or something.
Holly, you want to come up for a minute? Do you know the roof story well? You got a minute, don't you? See, I couldn't watch a ton of that, man. I cannot sit there and watch Dawn either, in my opinion, tell lies or avoid the hard shit. Let me get you a link. Hold on.
I'm sorry if this was old news. It should already been out. You know, that tells me they just made it up. If it's just now coming up. What do you think?
Just on one. Hop up here, Holly.
I wish I could figure out if that picture with the milk jugs are from that day or not. That would help me a lot because we don't know if it's from that day. You know what I mean? That one, the picture of Summer.
Nothing's from that day.
Yeah.
You know.
I wonder if the law enforcement knows.
We're getting ready to get some answers.
Okay.
Hello, guys. How are you doing?
We don't have to start having you on as our 5 minute report for Holly every Monday.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll cut right to the chase.
Okay.
Because I'm sitting here and I'm supposed to be working, but I'm on your channel instead. So, if only my company knew. The roof story is brand new, and he was saying, you know how he has said that CPS was there on the 14th to close the case they had opened on Don and Candace. He said that after they closed the case and they left, that the boys got on the roof playing and that Summer wanted to too. So she got up there and they played on the roof. Now, I don't know about y'all, but when CPS closes a case on me, that's the first thing I think of. I'm like, kids, up on the roof.
Yeah, no shit.
Let's celebrate that I'm not going to jail. I'm going to put y'all in danger and put you on the roof.
On the roof, man.
I think that's a great idea. And then to turn around and say this 2 years later.
Yeah.
And say it like it's no big deal. Oh, they were just playing on the roof. And, you know, it's insanity. It's crazy.
Did you watch a lot of that? Because I made it through a little bit. Man, I can't take him. I can't.
Watch which one? I mean, he's been all over this weekend.
What else new have you heard him say that we didn't know before? We hadn't.
There seems like there was something else.
See, me and him, we can't watch him that long.
I can't. I can't either. I used to because I wanted to, you know, I think a lot of people on our side want to catch him saying something, and then we turn around and say, you know, we think it means this, and you're just hoping, everybody's hoping he'll slip up at some point and give us information that might, you know, convict him or, you know, whatever. Because I think TBI and and the whole investigation. There's people involved in the case that I think do keep track of YouTube. I don't see how they couldn't, being how Candace and Dawn are on here all the time. But yeah, that's really all I heard new. Now, I didn't watch The Voices Behind the Wall. I just want to say Dudley might have a drug problem, but I do not think he's a bad person. And I'm sure he had nothing to do with Summer's disappearance, period.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't either. Yeah.
No.
I mean, you know, even when you know that even Dawn said in the very beginning that Dudley had an alibi and had been cleared.
Right.
I mean, for Dawn to say that,
Right.
come on, why are we even pretending that we need to look at Dudley for anything?
Exactly. And yeah, I don't believe that at all.
Yeah.
People run out of stuff to talk about, and then they start bringing up stuff again, is what I think.
Yeah, it was just a big old trash fest, I think. I didn't watch not 1 minute of it. I don't know that I will, because they say, from what I've heard, I think I've heard enough, you know, that they trashed Dudley and they set him up, and I'm just like, no, that's just going to piss me off, you know, a lot. So I haven't watched that, but I'm just getting real tired. I asked Nana when she had him on the panel, I said, she let me know, and I said, because we're good friends for those that don't know it.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, please don't have him on your show. Please don't have him on your live, Nana. And she said, well, I'm going to, and here's what I have planned, you know. And I said, okay, but, you know, I won't be there.
Right.
And I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of everybody giving him a platform. I would love it if creators would take a stand and commit to not having him on their lives anymore. Don't even allow it. Even if he's in the chat, just boot him. Yeah. Like, we're sick of his shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
But that's how I feel. Don't even give him a chance to say anything.
God bless you.
Well, that's...
I know exactly what you're saying, and I am super let down by all the times I've seen him. And
oh no! Oh, we thought everything went off.
Oh, my computer went black. You there?
Yeah,
the screensaver came on. I think.
Oh Lord! And you know, that's awesome that, you know, he was trying to talk to you, and you just shut that down. I'm proud of it.
Why do you think people let him on? For views? Probably.
I don't need him that
it builds their channel. There's nothing wrong with the build your channel. There's nothing wrong with trying to make something of it. I mean, I don't choose to. I just deal in summer stuff and have for 2 years. And when summer's done, I'll be out of here.
Right.
I don't have any desire to keep going, but you know, they want to build their channel, and you know, when Dawn's in a live, you're looking at more like 1,000 people in there at the very least, sometimes more. And you know, I'm not saying everybody has just that in mind, and that's the only reason to do it. But in my opinion, most of the time, it's for growing the channel.
Yeah.
See, I want to grow my channel too, man. I'm not going to lie. I want my channel to be huge.
I think everybody does.
But I can't pretend like I like that asshole for 2 seconds enough to have him up on my panel. I'm sorry. I'm not going to fake that shit for him.
No.
I couldn't either. So.
No.
That's what makes it different, you know.
You know, Nana has talked about having him on when I've been on her live, and she's like, okay, well, Dawn might come because I kind of invited him to come. And she's like, if you're here, you can't bash him, because she knows probably what I would say. You know?
Right.
I chase him off. So, yeah, it's best.
So you really can't express your true feelings anyways, or they get mad and then they won't talk to you.
Yep. They got to keep him around. And if you start really driving things home about the truth, he's going to run. He's going to leave.
Yep. Nobody likes the hard questions.
Right.
And you know, anything coming out now is just going to muddy the water for a jury down the road, I think.
Yeah.
I think a lot of this rabbit hole shit's going to come back to bite us in the ass possibly one day. I hope not, but I think a lot of this now is nothing but adding to that.
Yeah, it very well could be. Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm. They are where they're going to be. They're not. These two, I'm convinced, will never admit the truth.
No.
I don't see them ever, unless maybe, they were convicted of this and in prison for life, and then knew they weren't getting out anyway and told their story. But I'm sure they'll try to make money off that as well.
Yeah.
Most likely, because that's what it comes down to with them. Money's their number one motivation.
Oh yeah, definitely. I totally agree.
And in my opinion, I'm not saying they're guilty of physically doing something to her, but I'm telling you, Candace knows more than she said. At the very least, she knows something.
Yeah.
You'll never convince me there's one chance in hell somebody got up there and got her out of there without her knowing it like that.
Or her story is a lie. The timeline's a lie.
The timeline's a lie. It can't be true the way that it's told.
Right. Right. I mean, it's just common sense. Yeah, it's common sense. It doesn't add up. They can't. And when you really nail him down and go, what time this, what time that, he's like, I don't really know. I don't remember.
And then a lot of the time that they're trying to account for seems like bullshit. Like for the planting flowers, you've looked around there, man. It's not Martha White or Martha Stewart running around planting flowers and shit. So who knows? Who knows how much time of that and all the shit you could do in that much time?
Right. Exactly. There's so much time that's unaccounted for. Yeah. And I think that's where we lost Summer, possibly. I know some people think earlier than that day. It may be that too. But here's one thing I want to bring up before I go and do my job like a good person. No, I think Dudley has kind of doubled down on the fact that Jose was there a few days before Summer went missing.
Really?
And I think he has said that more than once.
Yeah, I've heard it before.
Yeah.
I didn't know he doubled down on it.
Yeah, I mean, but what I mean is, he was asked again and he stated the same story. And I really got to thinking about that. I thought, what's in it for Dudley to say that? If it's not what he saw and knew to be the truth. I'm not saying he's some upstanding, perfect guy, but what's in it for him to lie about that, really? Yeah. And I'm thinking, if Jose was there a few days before, did he take her to do whatever they planned on doing?
See, I always thought the Jose thing was suspicious as hell anyway. A stranger comes to stay with you, never met this dude before in your life. That's so odd to me for a family to take in. And, he's supposed to be in a nervous breakdown and all that.
Yeah.
It freaked me out. And we can all agree, Jose had some feminine qualities that who knows how far things were with him who knows what all Jose had
was into. Yeah. He also said a lot of times when people were talking to him on here that he slept in Summer's bed. He slept downstairs with her. And I didn't like that. I mean, I didn't like that at all because I can't get a read on Jose, like you said, whether he would be the type to be, a pedo. I couldn't quite figure that out, but I'm wondering, was he a part of getting her out of there and getting her to where they may have, if in fact they sold her, if he got her out of there and he was the middleman? Or, I mean, he could be, I hate to say he could be, Summer's a bad thing, because I don't know. But I think he was there. I really believe that's true. But what that means, I keep thinking, but I don't know what it means.
It's really weird, ain't it?
Yeah. And that's one thing. If it was nothing, why has that never been said by Don and Candace? I mean, that would be important to say. Oh, and we had Jose. Everybody talked about Jose a lot. Why during all of that didn't they say, oh yeah, that's right, like the week before she went missing, he came back to do so and so? That's never been said by them, so they're covering it up. So that's another thing that makes me think there's something to it.
Well, and she kind of played off. She didn't even know if that was Jose at first when he come out.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Good well, it was Jose. So she's lying for a reason there,
Right, exactly. I mean, if there's nothing to it, they wouldn't not be talking about it or lying about it.
Right.
So anyway, just something else that's been in my mind.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. And he's dead now,
right?
Supposedly. So
I know they're like, oh wow, if he did have something to do with it.
I mean, for all we know, he's in witness protection. To be honest with you, but I don't know enough about that to know if you could truly find it in an obituary like some people have.
Right.
That kind of thing. So
yeah.
Anyway, all right, guys. Well, it was fun talking to you.
You too. Thank you.
Well, thanks for our Monday update with Holly.
Thank you. Y'all have a great day.
Okay. Bye-bye.
I've heard the Jose thing several times that he's there. Dudley saying that.
Yeah.
But I agree with her. Why would Dudley say that? Like, what does he have to gain? To say he was there.
And I always, like I've said before, thought he didn't seem like that bad a dude to me out of everybody else, And he really let me down with his recent arrests, I will say.
And maybe, he might have been a recovering addict and, had a relapse or something and got in trouble. Maybe he was doing good for a while. You know what I mean?
Well, see, for anybody, though, to be like, if that's what's going on, that Don was like trying to bring him back up, that's, why would you even waste your time? You know it wasn't. You know he's been cleared. That's so odd to me to go that route,
Yeah, in his head, he's justifying it somehow. He knows how. Try to keep focus off of him, mainly, is what I think.
The
whole thing's so confusing how they act, in my opinion.
I think one day we're going to know, though. We're going to find out.
Yeah,
something's going to happen.
Let's have hope, y'all. Somebody's going to slip or something's going to be found.
Something.
Yeah.
Everybody just needs to keep praying. I think praying's good. I think it puts a aura out there.
The boys might know something, and we don't. They might have, something the boys have told law enforcement. Of course, we wouldn't know. Just trying to, come up with some kind of evidence to go with it. It could be something like that. We don't know what they have, and what they're waiting on. What kind of evidence they're waiting on to make a arrest or conviction.
Him saying all that CPS shit, though, man, it makes me wonder how much of any of that is accurate, or is it all accurate? Even if it's all accurate, that is so strange to let you kids run around on your roof.
Yes, it is, especially after CPS has been called up there. That would think, maybe he's thinking, hey, well, he would probably do something like that, but I don't know. Him saying that is weird.
I could see maybe, well, I'm not going to say that's a terrible thing, because I've been on roofs when I don't know about Summer's age, but pretty young. Yeah, no, not that little. It just seems like a bad idea to be.
Yeah.
For one, shingles tear up pretty easy. I don't want my roof getting tore all to shit. He act like they's running around on the roof.
And the type of parenting they have, they wouldn't be watching her, probably.
And if they were signing off on them and saying, hey, you're good,
I don't see
in the house, in the conditions of that basement, that's all they ask?
Something wrong, Because they had to have somewhere separate to sleep, I know.
You mean to tell me the condition of that basement that CPS signed off on that house with them sleeping down there. And I'm not trying to be mean
And they
about that
might have.
shit, but that basement, like I've said before, Brandy has asthma. She couldn't sleep down there. There's not a question in my mind it would kill her within a month or two.
Yeah.
It is as dank and stuff as it was down there, and mattresses on the floor.
If they signed off on that, there's an issue there.
That seems like they set the bar very low if there's truth to that.
Which there might be, but
I could see maybe extending time
yeah,
and calling it a work on progress and being like, we'll be back in so long.
Yeah.
But to sign off and be like, hey, looks good around here, guys. Great job.
Yeah, really. I wonder if there's any way to verify that information with CPS. It's not public documents, is it? Public knowledge. I don't think it
that's
is.
the thing. I would never believe CPS signed off on the house conditions. Never happened. Unfortunately, we will never know. That's the thing.
I don't know how they would either, really.
I can assure y'all, CPS don't come to your house and close a case. You have to go in front of a judge for a CPS case to be closed.
Yeah.
I would think that's
true.
Yeah. Here we go. They do not go to houses to close CPS cases. Usually it's opening or re-interviewing. Yeah. I'm a teacher. I work with CPS often. Awesome. So that didn't make sense to you, huh?
To close the case, they usually have to do paperwork and, get everything written up. You have to sign off on it. So I don't know why they would come to your home.
I would love to know like the laws in
Tennessee
about some stuff like that. Wouldn't you?
Probably look it up, maybe.
See, I thought that seemed odd to me too when I heard that.
I never really believed it, but.
Hold on, what's this? All the laws and guidelines for TCA in regards to CPS, etc., are available online.
That's what I was thinking. I need to look them up later and see what I can find. That would be a good video.
Yeah, it would.
To bring them out and compare it to the situation. Right?
Yeah. There's a link on my community tab. That's Lip Lock.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Lip Lock.
Yeah, we'll have to go check those out.
I can't believe that basement was signed off. My kids used to climb on our roof, and it was a big deal, and they were punished. Yeah, you can tear up a damn roof running around on it like that.
So if it was signed off, why were they doing all that work? Why were they getting materials donated to do more work?
This is good.
That don't make any sense.
Not a bit of sense. He's full of it and banking on people's ignorance of the CPS system and confidentiality of it.
Yeah.
Yes. There you go. He can pretty much say anything he wants about CPS, knowing that there's no way you can prove his ass wrong.
But if you really think of it, why were they trying to make the house better if they've already been signed off on the house? They're not the type of people to be remodeling for nothing, in my opinion.
What's so sad about it is that remodeling's done and there's going to be no kids there now.
Nope.
Nope. And I'm sorry, I pretty much feel like all this shit, all this YouTube, his big rant the other night and all that, I do not see him getting them boys back.
Yeah, I don't either.
And all these people that had the goodness in their hearts to fix all that, paint it and do all that work, put all that money into getting it for them boys to come home, I would be
mad,
really upset that wasn't going to happen. And I'm sorry, but nobody's out to get him. And he basically has said that he told CPS to take his kids.
Yeah.
Now he is raising hell saying, oh, well, CPS has cheated me and all this. You know, to me, it's shocking that you would say you wanted them in CPS custody to begin with. None of that makes sense.
He's a big fat liar. Really. That's what it comes down to.
You can't Freedom of Information Act a CPS case convenient for him.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. You got that right. There's no way of disproving it. What do? You know?
Nothing.
I tell you though, eventually
he's gonna get caught up in his lies.
Something's going to catch up. You know, guys, that's our hour. We got to get off here. Blood pressure's getting spiked. I had some coffee now and got annoyed as hell about all that.
Talking about Dawn and Candace, they make me mad, really mad, especially where they're people donating money to drug habit and them drinking alcohol. Pretty much. Yeah.
Guys, I put out quite a few videos lately. Y'all go watch them. They're good. We'll have another one out tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Be on the lookout. And thanks everybody for all the memberships you gifted earlier.
Thank you. Everybody that is a member, been a member.
Yeah, thanks to all the members, all the subscribers, all the viewers, everybody that watches. Hope you guys have a great week. And I'm going to play you out on the funniest thing I've seen.
You filming this?
Okay, y'all. So we got.
Why are you filming this?
We got Poppy some new clothes. I think this is going to be his Halloween outfit. Hold on, let me put on the accessories. Hold on.
What the hell is this supposed to be? You got me in overalls. It looked like I got a cast on my left arm and I got a James Brown wig on. I ain't gonna get no treats in this. You gonna have me running up on people in this? They ain't gonna think it's Halloween. They gonna think I'm homeless.